Hello and welcome back. They said y'all may not be bags of sand, but y'all stay holding us down. And to that we say, hell yeah. Today we have yet another entry into Tubi movie hierarchy from none other than Christopher B. Stokes. This motherfucker. He must got stock in this month at this time. This he must got stock in the bitch at this
No,
point.
for real.
My God. Anyway, the name
A
of this movie
partner.
is Still Here. It is a title choosing by Miss Shawn the Dawn, and we're gonna kick it right over to it. Tell us about Still Here.
So, Still Here was a doozy, y'all. I got so much to say,
It
but I'm
was
gonna wait to
something.
the end.
It was something.
Just a little background on the movie. The movie came out this year, 2023. It was
Oh,
directed
hold
by
up. But in 2 seconds. I looked up Christopher Stokes. Do you know this nigga has released 7 movies this year? I
On
literally
Tubi.
looked this up
What
earlier
year?
just to see how many. Yes, look, I got him pulled up right here. I got him pulled up just
So
because
every 6 weeks he's pumping something out.
pretty much. Like, look, I hate you to death. Still Here, Vicious Affair, Rock the Boat, Picture Me Dead, The Stepmother 3, a TV show, Foster's Law, No Way Out, You Are Not Alone, and Best Friends, and The Assistant.
I seen a
I've
lot
seen
Might
of
be more
majority
those.
of
than that,
those.
actually.
Yeah, same. I've seen a lot of those.
I've
I ain't
seen a
gonna
lot
hold
of
you.
those. I can't lie to you.
He makes some
Clearly, I'm a
entertaining
Chris Stokes
movies.
fan.
I just want to take
I
a
won't go
moment.
that far.
I just need to take a moment to say that. I am sorry to interrupt. I was just
Mhm.
like, God damn, are we going to see another Christopher B. Stokes film? This is getting out of hand.
Yes, we are.
Probably.
He's taking
Yeah.
over Tubi. He owns a percentage. It's like I don't know that. I don't know.
Partner or something. He gotta be.
All right, please continue though,
We gotta
ma'am. I'm sorry to
move on.
interrupt.
But like I was saying, the movie was directed by Chris Stokes. It was produced by Marcus Houston and Juanita Stokes.
Of course. Keep it in the family.
Keep it in the family. Quick synopsis of the movie. William questions whether his wife is really dead when during a furious argument, he accidentally kills her, and then she reappears as a ghost for revenge. Yeah.
There were
And so after I read
so
that, I'm like,
many.
don't know how I'm going to feel about this, but
That's why I kept skipping past it. But I was like, and then Sean picked it. I was like, damn, it's still here. I'm like, talk
Can't
about
escape it.
appropriate. Talk about appropriate.
It's still here.
still
I see
here.
what you did there.
Yes. So this
Mhm.
cast was like I don't want to be rude, but like maybe like a
Go ahead. Say it.
Don't do this. Don't do
Say
it.
it. We are open and honest with our viewers.
It's
We owe this to them.
We really are.
those lower end of the budget movie characters that are in every fucking thing you see, and you're like, hey, I know him.
It's called D-list actors. They're called
Yeah,
D-list
that's what I said. I'm
actors.
like, I mean, maybe C.
Yeah.
Then we also had Charles Malik Whitfield. Y'all might know him from like The Temptations. He was in.
Anybody coming to see you, Otis?
He's so many random ass shows and movies.
He really
he
is.
starred
Yeah.
in. And then we got Blue Kimball, that light skinned nigga from Ruthless.
I've seen him.
He's in Ruthless.
That's okay. Okay. I only watched a few episodes of Ruthless, but yes, that's
He was
what I
in
recognize.
P-Valley.
Honestly, I was
He
just
was in
hyped that Flex was in there.
Yes, P Valley.
That's him
Shout out
from
to Flex.
P-Valley.
Yes,
He
it
was
is
in a
him.
good
from
amount of
P-Valley.
Christmas movies and stuff like that.
Mhm.
But
Mhm.
let's get into the movie. Those are the notable actors. I'm not gonna mention Kim because she sucks. So
You ain't mentioned Flex, man. You ain't mentioned Flex. Don't disrespect Flex.
Flat out.
Flat was in there. Did I ever tell y'all that like I randomly saw him at a diner like a couple months ago?
Yes.
Wait,
You
no.
did tell me that. Yeah, you said that. You told me that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She did? I don't remember
Yeah.
that.
Out
You
at
were
a
with Latifah,
diner
weren't you?
midnight
Weren't
you
or
with-
something. Yeah.
Oh, did you say hi?
No. No, but
You should have would have said flat out,
he was with
man.
this little nigga that looked like Dwayne from the show. Like he was also it wasn't him, but he was also
Was it? Oh. That is so funny. You should have said flat
who
out,
else was in
man.
there? I recognized that detective, but when I went on the IMDb page, they didn't have him listed. The black guy detective. Y'all seen him in anything before?
He did look familiar, but I'm sure if we go do some real detective work, we'll find it.
Yeah. I see what you did there. But let's get into this movie. So I know Leslie liked
Okay.
this because we start off kind of hot. We're on a boat and we see Mr. Charles, or what's his name in this movie? Kenny. We see Kenny on the boat changing his clothes. He's moving around a little frantic. We don't know what's going on, but we know that there's something.
Was it
just
Kenny
went
or
down.
William? What's his name?
William. That's William. Kenny's a friend.
Who was Kenny?
Yeah.
Kenny was
The
the
light
friend.
skinned one, Blue.
Kenny's the
Alright.
bartender. That's the bartender owner. Yeah,
I'm like, I knew
the
that was
bar
somebody.
owner. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So the scene starts with William trying to clean something up, and we're like, you don't know what happens, but you know, something juicy had just occurred. So I really was thinking to myself, oh, Leslie probably excited. But then
You
we
know
cut
it.
into a bar scene where we find William talking to I really wrote talking to the nigga that's always in a black movie.
I'm weak.
So he's talking to his
Oh,
friend.
these descriptions. These descriptions.
I try to use the actual character names when I do mine, and I
That's
know
not
y'all two
important.
don't.
That's not important.
Y'all really
It's not
don't.
important. No,
So
not at all.
William is talking to his friend, and he tells him that his wife has found out about his affair. And his friend's like, what? That happened? Oh my goodness. What you gonna do? Then we fast forward to the day when he met his mistress. So this whole movie, we're just jumping timelines over and over. We're just jumping back and forth through years and through time. But one of the first scenes we see is him at a book signing, and he is meeting his future mistress, who we know as we find out that he knows from high school, and they just never got the opportunity to talk, and now he has another chance. So he's up there talking about how he met the love of his life while he was with the other love of his life. And after only being married to his wife for 2 years, my man's is out of control. But
They jumped into that though. They jumped into that. It was different, you know.
they did. So after he slept with her, I don't know how, but his wife ends up finding out about what happens, and he promised her that he's never gonna do it again. And they go back and forth.
The lies.
So during our trip down memory lane, we see the good times between him and his wife, like when they met and little events they would go to, stuff like that. It was really cute. And it looked like they had a very solid relationship that didn't really last that long, but it was really cute.
Blue.
All of a sudden, things change. He walks onto this boat with his side chick wrapped around his arm. They get on the boat, and who is there but his motherfucking wife? And she's sitting there with a bottle, just drinking away her sorrows. Like, I can't believe you're doing this.
To the head.
Just straight. Oh, it's making my stomach hurt. So then he looks this side chick dead in her face and says, I'm going to call you tomorrow.
I was done.
Because my heart was beating fast.
Okay,
I was like, oh my God, this is how she dies. Like, she about to hit her with the bottle. Like, something's about to happen. No. And then
honestly, that was the part that made the most sense out the whole fucking movie.
Mouth and walks away.
Wow.
Yeah. That didn't make any sense.
All the lips in front of wifey.
Right. And wifey doesn't react
well,
at all.
According to Tristan, it makes perfect sense.
It does. He was already done. They was done. It was done. It was done. I just want to show you how done it is. It's done. We're done.
How
Everybody's done.
That was. You remember in that Tyler Perry movie where he put her out? He put all her stuff in a moving truck, and she thought that the new clothes was for her. He put out Kimberly Elise.
Oh,
that's well. Hold on, that ain't the same. That ain't the same. That is not the same. That is not the same. First off, why you on my boat? Why you on my boat? That's the first thing.
That's his wife. What's yours is mine, what's mine is yours. That's his wife.
You trespassing. Number two.
No, that's her boat as well.
Okay, yeah, I want a divorce. Get the fuck out.
Property.
So after the side chick leaves, he immediately tells his wife that he wants a divorce. He's like, I want a divorce. She's like, what? You gonna leave me? I can't believe it. And I'm like, sis, you are gonna be making out way better because this nigga is so trash. Let him be where the fuck he's at. So then he starts saying slick shit about the prenup, and you knew what it was. Should have had a better lawyer. And she's like, you're gonna leave me broke. Just a whole bunch of blah, blah. So then we skip forward to him being back at the bar. We go to the morning after the wife's disappearance, and he is at the bar at 6:00 in the morning talking to his friend. And his friend and the friend's bartender. So he is now trying to secure his alibi to act like he had this fight with his wife the day before, and now she might be missing. And that's his story that he's going with. Bullshit. So out of nowhere, we move forward and we are at a full-blown press conference for his wife that he agreed to do, knowing damn well he threw her ass over that boat. But he agrees to doing a press conference because he knows that if he doesn't, it's going to look very suspicious on his end. He got
Right.
his
It was a
friend in
smart
his
move.
ear
It was
talking
a
about
smart move.
how you said it is a smart move?
It was a smart move. That was a great move.
Because initially he
Yeah.
thought the cops know, but he knew how guilty he
Right.
would have
But
looked.
no,
They
he
was already
played
suspecting
but he
him.
played it right though. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? He played it
That's a
right.
different level of sick to be on the news crying about somebody missing and you know you killed them. Like, you are sick, girl. You're sick.
Well, it
Mm.
was an accident. It happens. Shit
This man is
Was
lying through his teeth talking
it?
about looking for his wife.
Accident.
So we go
Accident.
from the press conference to a year later, and shit starts to really turn up at this point. Meanwhile, it took us so fucking long to get here, but they fast forwarded a year later.
This movie was long.
And William, the husband, wakes up at his comfy bed and looks to his fucking right, and there's a plastic bag full of his bloody shirt that he wore the night that he allegedly killed his wife. As far as we know, he allegedly killed his wife. So he finds the sheet and he starts going, he finds the little sweater and starts going crazy. He calls up his friend, like, I don't know what the fuck, no, goes to his friend's bar, like, I don't know what's going on. It was the same sweater that I had on that night. And he's like, well, does anybody else know? Nah, nobody else knows about this. So in my mind, I was like, oh my God, he about to turn on his friend. He's about to go on his friend and be like, you must have told somebody. But no, they're still trying to figure out who else could have known about this. So late as we go on, he starts to have nightmares about his ex-wife because mysteriously the temperature in his house goes all the way down to 50 degrees. So he starts shivering and having crazy nightmares that his wife is back in his life. And then he goes outside because he gets a note. So trippy shit just starts to happen. And he starts finding all these little clues and he's like, yo, is my wife hunting me? Like, what's going on? So after he gets that little note that says I'm outside, he goes outside to the front yard and he sees his wife. I'm talking about in Chicago. She was fucking Usain Bolt.
Yo, she was scaring me.
It was on some get out shit. It was on some get out shit for sure.
I was like, yo, that's how the nigga was running and get out. Like, it was exactly
the man.
Yes. I was like, damn. And then he slowly got up in the house. I'm like, yo, she would have been caught this nigga. He was so
for
slow.
real though. For real.
But he runs into the house and then his friend comes in immediately after him and they're like, oh man, I know it was her. I know it was her. I just seen her. She's here. She's here. And he's like, bro, you need to chill out. She is not here. She's not here. So he's thinking that his friend is just tripping. He tells him, maybe you need to go see somebody because you really wildin'. But it's like, who he gonna see? Is he gonna go back and tell his therapist, hey, I killed my wife and I'm having nightmares about her?
Right.
I don't know what the hell he was supposed to do.
Because the therapists have to turn you in.
No, they don't. No, they don't. We got confidentiality in this bitch. You turn me.
I know it's confidentiality, but if there's something illegal that happened, then they're obligated to tell the authorities, correct?
Have to tell the cops something. That can't be true.
Yes, they do. If it's anything like illegal or like harmful to like the person or people around them, like they are obligated.
But they have to prove it. Ain't nobody. What you gonna prove?
See,
they at least got turned over to suspicion.
But I don't want her to think anything happened to me.
Please.
No,
tell her it's just for podcast purposes. Like you're just doing research
for educational purposes.
Exactly.
For educational purposes. I need an answer.
Preface it with that.
I'm not gonna do that.
Oh man, dang it. We can ask Nate.
My goodness.
Therapist.
All right, y'all. So you thought that it was already getting juicy. The juice levels turned up. That felt gross saying that. I don't know why I said that.
Yeah.
But
I'm happy you had that moment. I'm happy you could have that moment.
It's giving moist.
It's giving moist.
I love that fucking word. I love that word. Moist. It does get moist. Moist. Get a bucket and a mop. That's some moist ass pussy.
All right. Here we are. Don't die. She fighting for a life over there.
I need my. Okay. So
This guy.
So more strange things start to happen. Like the police receive photos of him the night of the murder of him and his mistress, and him coming out of the boat with a whole different outfit. How that happens, we have no fucking idea. But we're like, shit, okay. So the police bring him in for questioning. And shit, this is the plot twist, y'all. His wife wasn't even dead. Next thing we see, she is
whole time though
up out of the side of the boat and walking up, talking about I'm dead. Oh wait, also before I get into that, did y'all think it was weird as fuck that the ghost her kept changing their voice? You killed me.
Hey guys, it's your boy Tris, and guess what? We got new merch. That's right, new merch. Come check it out. Culture101podcast.com. Stay tuned, stay locked in. No, because paranormal activity is inherently weird, so that was fine. I just feel like we need to mention the fact that
she could have had her regular voice. Like she literally could have just had her regular voice. And it still would have been
but I feel like we're missing a key piece to the story though. We're missing the fact that he's a writer. You know what I'm saying? So he's already having these fucked up things. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like that's a key piece there.
So he is a best-selling author, and he wrote, I think, 2-3 books at this time. No, 3 books at this time. 4?
It was 4.
4 books at this time. I think 2 of them were a hit, and the other ones, they were saying something about his books not bringing him as much money as he once was. So during this whole time, all of these things are going on with his ex-wife coming into his dreams and all that. He is writing all this stuff out. Like, I just thought that was the dumbest fucking thing. But he is writing it all.
I thought just keeping his little journal. Admit to all of it.
He has a confession journal that he's saying everything that happened in. Okay.
Anybody can find that.
Yeah.
Right. But like I'm a writer, so like it's not admissible. I'm a writer.
You could at least like type it and lock it or something like that on a computer. Like you just write it in a journal. Anybody can
can't nobody hack into this shit. No.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway. Yes, him being a writer is definitely a big part of the story because he is writing everything that's going on. And when we find out that his fucking wife was not dead the whole time, I actually was shocked because I thought that her dead ghost or that her ghost was really fucking after him. I really thought that shit. So I'm like,
I thought
a plot twist. What were you gonna say?
Yeah, I thought it was gonna give like what lies beneath, but when I realized she was still alive, I was like, oh, okay, that's cute. Let's see what happens. So I was still intrigued.
And they start to fall off for me, for real, because then shit just starts to make sense. But we'll get into
I'm not gonna hold you. Can I just say? I watched this Sunday afternoon, and you know how it started. I was locked in. I was into it. Now around this part, I ain't gonna hold you. My eyes started getting heavy. I was laying there. I had my blanket around me. I was like, y'all losing me. Y'all is losing me real fast.
You're losing me.
It was at this one. I was like, oh, we so close, but y'all losing me.
Because shit just started to go too fucking left. But let's Apparently, she's been hiding out and plotting her revenge this whole time. We find out that she has some money stashed in a book. Couldn't have been more than $5,000. The book wasn't that damn deep. It wasn't a lot of money at all. But we realized that the same night that they get into the altercation and she hits her head, because he didn't really try to kill her. It was an accident. So the night that she hit her head, he just disposed of the body, which was the crime. But she did hit him and then she fell. But okay, anyway.
I'm gonna wait.
Not the point.
I'm gonna wait.
I can't wait.
She goes to a hotel that night, sneaks back into the house where he is sleeping like a baby, like nothing ever fucking happened. And she goes in, she takes the book.
That's crazy. Like, you need to have nightmares, nigga. You ain't about to sleep like a baby. Have nightmares.
Continue on. I will
Why
get
they
there. We'll
want us
get there.
to
I got
believe that
thoughts.
she lasted a year with the cops and everyone? You had a press conference, so there's hella people that see you. No one had a sighting of you for a full fucking year, and all you
Because you're
had
still in the same place.
$1,000. All you had was a couple $1,000, and you made that
Yeah.
shit. And her daddy ain't come from. Her daddy ain't had no money like that, so she ain't get it from her daddy. But whatever, that's not the point.
They found his coins. Daddy broke. He ain't
So
got it.
my boy William ends up in a full-blown relationship with his mistress, the one that he was cheating on his wife with, the second love of his life, or the first love of his life that came back into his life. Terrible actress, by the way.
Don't
But
let your wife stop you from finding the love of your life. Don't let that happen.
put that on a
Wow.
t-shirt.
It's actually don't let your boyfriend stop you from finding your husband. That's what it really is.
Whatever.
But can I
Whatever.
just say his mistress was not giving bright, because if they not get their story straight, because she was like telling it all to the police.
No.
Like,
No, that's what helped him. That's what helped him. Because the mistress, you got to remember, once she said that they both saw her that night, that's fine. I thought it was a problem too.
I did
But then when she said that, that was fine because you just lied about it. But why did you lie? I lied because I'm a public figure. I didn't want people to know I was sleeping around. So then it was fine. He just admit all.
No, because
So she
it
really
wasn't
cleared him.
fine, 'cause he
She
went to
cleared
jail
him.
right after it.
No, but that was okay though because she cleared him. That cleared him. Because they can arrest him, but the thing is that they still didn't have anything on him. Okay,
But
you
he
have
was in
anything,
jail
you don't have a body.
apparently he was in jail for a couple of years. So I've
Years?
never seen.
I don't
I'm gonna tell you
I
how
don't
I
think he was
felt.
in
Because when she came at the end of the movie and she was doing her whole little revenge plot, letting us know what was going on, she said, "I've been waiting 5 years for this." She
Yeah,
literally
but I
said
think
that.
right, but I think it had just been time like had passed. I don't think
like
it
he
had been
went in
he'd been
jail the
in
whole
jail.
time.
I don't think so. I don't think he was in jail that long. I don't think so. Because
So
if he
1 year happened, he still didn't get arrested. Then shortly after that, stuff started happening, and then the girlfriend gave up his alibi by saying that she was with him. And then next thing we know, he get arrested. Then after that, he has a welcome back party for his book release that he wrote while he was in
well,
prison.
he said days. He said there had been days. He said that was days,
The
and
way
then
he was
later.
talking about prison, he was acting like he'd been there for some time. Like, one day I'm in prison and took all my freedom.
I mean, I
I
thought he
didn't
was
think
there
it
6
was
months.
years
I
though.
thought maybe he
Yeah, I
was
thought
there
it was
like
a
6
few
months.
months.
They never specifically put it on the screen, which is so weird because they was doing timelines
Which is
the whole
confusing.
fucking
Well,
time.
because that's
They didn't do it from him
that.
getting out of jail.
Shout out
But
Chris
she
Stokes.
specifically said, "I've been waiting 5 years for this." So that's what made me think that he was in jail for 5 years, because I wrote that down. I know she said
Understood.
that. But
I got you.
anyway, like we were saying, his girlfriend ends up telling the cops that she was actually with him the night that his wife went missing, and because they were having an affair the whole time, and that's why the wife must have left, because he was telling her that he wanted to get a divorce, or he was going to tell her that he wanted to get a divorce and all that stuff. So she clearly fucks up his whole alibi. I don't think that was good at all. Shortly after he gets arrested, then we fast forward to his book welcome home party, book release party, all of that in one, because we found out that he just got out of jail recently, and his book is also the book that is entitled Still Here, that has a picture of his wife on the front cover.
He want to be OJ so bad.
Yeah, he did. I was like, shout out to OJ. Shout out to OJ. If I didn't, if I did it,
because what?
If I did it, baby.
So
people love to tell on themselves. Like, if you're gonna be a criminal, be a criminal. Be a smart
well, people
criminal.
have it, but like there's a historic trait of that. I mean, like even the people that did stuff to Emmett Till, like the magazine literally paid them to tell the whole story about what they did, and they did.
Yeah.
They told all of it. So
Young Thug on trial right now for talking about in your raps. Like, people love to snitch on themselves. Go ahead.
So we are at the end of his party, and guess who shows up? No other than his wife,
Lil' Kim.
Mrs. Ball pops up.
Did she not like Lil' Kim?
She had them boots on, baby,
and that red coat, looking with that finger wave, looking like Lil' Kim.
Listen,
like she was doing.
If you're gonna come back with a vengeance, you better
she
step.
had
And
that
she
little
stepped.
dusty wig was gone. So they played with her because in the beginning she had that really cute wig with the little bang right there that was kind of long. Then they gave her that old ass color purple wig, and then she went back to some finger waves. I'm like, okay, so we ended
something,
strong.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
she pops up at his house after the party and threatens to kill him if he doesn't send her money to an offshore account.
Mhm.
So, of course, in true movie fashion, this is the time where she got to tell us how she executed this whole plan and what the whole
Mhm.
scheme was. I always feel like that's such an excellent time to go kill somebody because, like, why am I going to sit here and listen to you?
And listen.
Like, I would have knocked her ass out. We would have just been fighting or something because she done had her back
Right.
turned to him and she's giving this whole play-by-play of what happened that took like 5 minutes.
Right.
So ridiculous. But
Whole time he
she
don't
let
care.
him know that her dad was also in on it. He knew that she was alive. So when he was on that press conference crying, he was fake as hell too. She also admitted to giving the police small amounts of information, but not giving them enough, and how she plotted the blood in her wig with a plastic bag, and she just knew that he was gonna just toss her body without even checking to see if she was alive. And
She was practicing. She
her
said,
plan all along. She even practiced how she was gonna hit her head and make herself bleed. Like it all was down to the T.
Mm-hmm.
And then my girl, he sends her the money. She catwalks back to that car where her dad is waiting, and she's like, "Yeah, Dad, it's done." And they pull off.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Les, stopping by to let you know we have new merch dropping. Check it all out at culture101podcast.com.
Y'all, that was not the ending that I expected at all, but that is the end of
Not at all.
Still Here. So let's talk. How did you guys feel about this movie? Tristan,
I'm gonna let you go first because I got some thought. Oh, I'll go first. Fuck it, I'll go first.
Go
right
ahead,
now.
Tristan, please. I want to hear it.
So after careful consideration, and I really thought about this. Okay, the movie was fucking stupid. I am so upset at everybody that had anything to do with that goddamn film. I was so irritated.
Yeah,
I was.
the other movies we've been watching been
It was
like
long.
That shit was long.
20. It was long as heck. So wait, Tristan, worse than Four Wrongs?
No.
It's on par. It's on par. It's
I
not,
thought it was
but it
good.
wasn't as long as Four Wrongs, so that's
Right.
why it's not quite as bad. But oh my god, let me just tell you right now, even the opening scene left something to be desired because I didn't even believe that he was in distress. He just looked like he had gas or something. I didn't know what was going on.
Yes.
Shout out to Billy Paul though, because they used Me and Mrs. Jones. They paid for some real
They
music, so I
did.
appreciated that.
Yeah.
That was nice. There were shades of Walter Mosley, so somebody really thinks that they can write, which is foolish. Way too many fucking flashbacks. Like I didn't know what the hell
It
was
was getting
going on.
confusing.
Ridiculous. Her ghostly form just annoyed me. I was like, this is trash.
They
Like
made
y'all
like
could
a
do better
robot
with
or
this
a doll
makeup.
baby or something, and it
Right.
I don't know
Right.
why it was so
Right.
stiff.
And then I'm upset at his buddy, the bar owner nigga. Are you a lawyer? What is all this legal advice? Why are you at the police station with him? Where's your lawyer, nigga? What's going on? Like, did he go to law school? Like, what's going on here? Why is he?
This is what you gotta say. This is what you don't say. It's people walking
Crazy.
past, and it was ridiculous.
Now, let's just go back to this alleged murder. Okay, first off, you didn't check her pulse? You didn't check her pulse. You just didn't check her pulse. So you gonna do all this clever shit, clean up some blood and all of this shit, and you ain't check her pulse. You didn't chop her body up. You just gonna let it float. You didn't make sure it was gonna go
bag or nothing. Like you
no,
just
because this is the thing. No,
put the body
because this
next
is the thing.
to
No,
her
you
bone
can't just
temperature.
throw a body in water. Bodies will float to the
Float.
top
come
once
right
they
back to
do.
the
So you
top.
need to. That's what I'm saying. You need to weigh it down.
With
So like, what were
something.
you doing? You didn't even undock your boat to go drop the body in the middle of the ocean. You just drop it in the fucking dock. The fuck is wrong
next
with
to
you?
your
Like,
boat?
are you serious?
Your boat?
And then you kept the shirt. You
Dummy.
kept the shirt. You didn't burn that shit. Are you insane? And throw it with the body? The
It was a
fuck?
keepsake.
Are you insane? You're not even a serial killer. Like, what are you doing? That was
He's
the dumbest shit
clearly
I've
an
ever seen in
amateur.
my life. And then she's talking about, you're going to leave me with nothing. That's not actually true. You'd have gotten alimony. Ain't a judge in this world was going to let you not have alimony. I don't give a fuck what the prenup says. Because prenups, all they are just predetermined stuff. The judge has final say in that. You were going to get alimony. Talking about, you left me with nothing. You were going to get some money. Are you serious? Like, what are you talking about? So that's already ridiculous. And then, like, is you a ghost or nah? Like, are you really committing to this or what? Like, what is this? Like, he was just, and then, like, your friend didn't see her running in that fucking wedding dress. He didn't see it. Nobody saw her running in this dress. Nobody saw
No, she
this.
ran so
That's
quick.
insane. Your house don't have cameras.
That's true.
Your house don't have cameras. You got all this fucking money. Your house ain't got no goddamn
Right.
cameras. You got the special ass heating cooling system, but your house and then it affected the house that fast. How you feel that fast? I don't know. An air conditioning system on this planet worked that fucking fast. That was crazy. That was so fucking ridiculous. And then you got the mistress at the police station solo. You let this girl go solo to the police station. You ain't got enough reach to figure out where she is. You don't know where your woman is, dog. You tripping.
Did you
You
notice
all
that
the
she
way
wasn't
tripping. The
at
dialogue.
the last book party because her ass? I think she wasn't there because she snitched.
Well,
Mhm.
yeah, because the thing is that it ultimately cleared him because you realize he couldn't have killed her because like he was with her. So like there was no way he could have killed her at that point. So I felt like it
I mean, he
ultimately
killed her
helped him
when she
out.
I thought
left.
they
But
would
he
have pointed fingers to him killing her.
but I think
because
I think that's why they could arrest him. But the thing is that
they
like
couldn't
you
prove
didn't
it.
have a body. You had no
Right.
body. You can't prove a murder without a
Right.
body. All you can do
Right.
is like,
That
we
has been
think
done
he
plenty
did
of
it.
times, though.
Well, do you have a body?
If they
No,
would
but
have
who
found that
what
blood
murder
in his
who's going to
apartment,
jail without a body?
if I was on the jury, I would
But
have
who's
found
going to
blood.
jail without a body?
I would have
I
found
wouldn't
blood.
have. Ain't no body. We
As
can't
far as
prove
it's
it.
concerned,
What
it's just a missing
percentage?
person still.
That's
Correct.
what I'm saying. She had a paper cut. Okay, great.
Not a paper cut.
What the
Okay.
fuck are we talking about here? You know what I'm saying? And then they got him looking like R. Kelly in this orange jumpsuit. I was like, what kind of shit is this? This is ridiculous. The timeline was fucked up. I was irritated. And then that last 20 minutes, as soon as she was alive, I was like, I'm going to stab Christopher Stokes when I see him. I'm going to stab him because this is stupid.
Oh.
This is fucking stupid.
So I just Googled, and apparently 86% of the no body murder cases that go to trial result in convictions.
Oh wow.
But what type of conviction? Was it a plea deal? What? Because I'm just saying convictions are convictions.
It
Like, what
don't
does that
matter,
mean?
man. You still got put down for something, and there was no body.
I'm gonna need to. Is that federal? Is that federal? Is that state? Because I'm just saying that matters. That definitely matters.
I'm just giving you the numbers that I'm seeing, buddy.
Okay, right. But I have questions about those numbers. I can't ask a question.
I'm just letting you know I don't have.
Well, while y'all are figuring out,
Look, all I know is that movie, like, look, and unnecessary dates because the dates didn't mean shit. I don't even know because apparently not. I'm just gonna go ahead and rate it right now.
please.
I was gonna give it a 2.5 after thinking about it. How angry I am now, a 2, a fucking 2, a 2, a 2. I don't care about the production. The production was fine. A 2.
Dang. Okay, so I'm not going to go as hard as Tristan did. I think he brought up several great points, though. We had some of the similar points. What I will say, I enjoyed how it started off. I think it did start off strong. Y'all know what grabs my attention. I saw the potential with it, but I do think the jumping back and forth with all the dates did get kind of confusing. Like I said, in the middle towards the end, it started losing me. I started getting a little sleepy because my attention just wasn't with it anymore. The ending left a lot to be desired. I really thought they could have gave more with the ending. I expected one of them to end up dead, but it being a Tubi movie and it being Chris Stokes, who loves to do 2, 3, and 4 and stuff like that with his Tubi movies, I assume he left it open like that to where they can make another one. And I wouldn't put it past them. Not that we need it.
I just want to know, where's the story going? Just help us out. Help the viewers out. Where's the story going?
If I'm putting on my creative producer hat, I'm thinking she's either gonna come back to I feel like she just wants more revenge from him, or it could be a matter of he now wants his revenge on her for taking, his money. So I don't know. I don't think we need it.
He gonna make more. He gonna make more. She said she secured a deal.
What'd you say, Sean?
This needs to not be a number 2.
I agree. With that being said, I think, these Tubi originals, you can definitely see that they put some money into it. So I think production wise, it did look good. Like we talked about in the beginning, some of the actors were meh. The main lady was really good. But overall, I don't know. I would give it a 3. I don't think I would need to go below.
That was generous. That was generous.
Yeah, I was giving it a 2.
That was real generous. That was real generous.
Dang, I'm being too nice then. Okay, 2.5. 2.5.
Don't feel how you feel. I don't want to encourage.
I was trying to be nice because production wise, it looked good.
But come on, it's a Lifetime movie. That's a Lifetime movie. That was a TV show. That was a TV show.
It was definitely given Lifetime, but I think that, like I said, I see the potential with it. It just got a little muddied and
fair.
confusing at
That's
times.
fair.
Mhm.
Like had they, I don't know, flushed some thoughts out more, it would have been better. But I really wish she would have been dead though, because like I said, I
That's
thought it was
what
gonna
I
be
was
like a What
thinking.
Lies Beneath.
Right. Give me
She
some
would've been
paranormal
dead,
stuff.
I think it would have been better.
It would have been better if she was just
Right.
dead. Agreed.
He could have still
Agreed.
lost
Right.
his money somehow. Maybe the new side chick took
Yep.
it. I don't know. But
Right. Or what if like the father was the reason that he was seeing it? Because maybe the father practiced voodoo or something and like sent the spirit to him. Something like
And then,
get paranormal.
and then her spirit, like, got the girl, the Kim girl, to like take all his money or something like that. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, something like that. Yeah.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
I saw the
ways they could have
potential.
went with that, and I wasn't
agree.
impressed.
I agree. How about I do? I know I don't like doing this, but 2.8. I'll be between 2.5 and 3.
That
even though
rounds up. I don't like it. It rounds up. I don't like it.
2.74.
Fine. That's fine. It's fine. Do what you feel. Do you love what you feel? I see you do. We love it.
We'll
Oh my God. Well, now we got to ask that question.
Mm-hmm.
Did it do it for the culture?
I'm gonna say no, because had it been, like I said, more like What Lies Beneath, then yes, we would have had our black version of that, I feel like, and that would have done it for the culture. But this is just, it missed some marks, I feel like, in order to do it for the culture.
I'm actually gonna say yes, it did it for the culture, but here's
Okay.
why. Here's why. Because I like the fact that it wasn't some normal gangster shit. You had a writer that was cool, that was different. You had some different things. You had a friend who was a business owner as well. Like I felt like he showed black people in a positive light, even though he was trying to hide a murder. You know what I mean? So it
That's
wasn't
positive.
It wasn't right. That wasn't great. But again, you don't have a story without it. So in terms of like for black culture and like showing us in a positive light, I'm gonna say yes. But in terms of like a film that hit its mark, absolutely the fuck not. So
Fair.
yeah.
Understand.
How about you, Sean?
Now that Tristan, he kind of made me change my mind a little bit. Nah, I'm going with no still. Nah, still a no for me.
Oh shit! Oh, that's funny as hell.
I feel that.
Well, you know what? But I do want to say shout out to Christopher Stokes because you know what? I do appreciate that he is living his dream and really trying to make cinema that people are going to enjoy, and you know, and that's okay, and that's okay. I just hope that he makes something better next time. That's all, you know, of these 9 films that you made this year. Maybe he was overloaded. Maybe it was a situation where deadlines just couldn't be met. Like what was it? Because like how long do you think it takes him to shoot these movies?
A weekend.
Not long. They like, because you know Tyler Perry, he shoots his stuff pretty quickly, like within days. I feel like Chris Oak's pumping it out like that. Like
could
within
be.
days.
Very well could be. That's real. Well, y'all, it seems like this does conclude another Tubi movie review. Shout out to Sean the Don for this pick. You know, we still here, we still standing, we still strong. Talk about it. Of course, you can check us out, and of course, Culture 101 podcast on all platforms where you get your podcasts. But of course, you know, check out Apple, Spotify, YouTube. And if you were looking to reach out to us and tell us about next movie maybe we should pick, or how ridiculous you thought this fucking movie was, Leslie, how would they do that?
You can either hit us up on our socials, Culture 101 Podcast. You can send us a personalized email at contact@culture101podcast.com. Or if you even want to send a listener letter on our website, it's culture101podcast.com. Scroll all the way down on the first page.
And Sean, if they were looking to, you know, get geared up for the holidays with some dope ass merch, how would they do that?
If they looking for the merch, you know we got them shirts.
Hey, I like that. That was cute. Come on,
Y'all
freestyle.
can find our merch on culture101podcast.com/shop. Oh, that was so embarrassing.
We giving freestyle unity over here.
All right. Well, all right, y'all. Until the next time, we out of here.
Bye.